out. Let me hear you screaming, I break out. Shout Perez, 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 Perez. Let me hear you shout fire, shout fire, shout fire. Thunder today, I announce no power of hell will stop my destiny. No ordinance will stop my life whatsoever the Lord is doing in my life. I announce no ordinance, no handwriting of hell can stop it. Shall fire, shall fire, shall fire, shall fire. Say today, out of every covering, I break out of every limitation. I break out of every lie of the enemy. I break out of every bondage of the enemy. I break out. I will not stop here. I cannot stop here. My story, my journey will not end here. The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. My story will not end here. My testimony will not end here. My journey will not end here. Shall fire, shall fire. So today, any power of hell that says this is where my story will end, you lie. Fire, 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 fire. Open your mouth. Rekapete. Hey, Rekapete. There is more. Rekapete. Shakada. Rekapete. Hey, 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 hey. Let there be your koto. Jesus. Alabiadaba. Rekapete. Hey, Akotoba. Alabiada. Akata. Alabiada. Ashakato. Rakadabe. Azabia. Alabita. Hey, Ataya. Arababa. Alakoro. Asabia. Atoko. Alibi. Isaka. Ah. Lakobodo. Labiadaba. Atakote. Alabiada. Ashaka. Alabiada. Ashaka. Atabi. Alako. Asabi. Ataka. Alabi. Akoto. Asaba. Alai. Ashaka. Let your image on the order. Let your image rise. Somebody turn that depression. I will not stop. Evil arrows. I will not stop. Mountains. I will not stop. Life from the pit of hell. I will not stop. Disease. I will not stop. Failure. I will not stop. Evil covering. I will not stop. Evil mark. I will not stop. Closed doors. I will not stop. Reinforcement from the pit of hell. I will not stop. Family bondage. I will not stop. Evil chains. I will not stop. Distraction. I will not stop. Say today. Today. No matter your appearance. No matter your appearance. Hear me as I hear the Lord. I, Jerry, will not stop. Who are thou? Who are thou? Oh mountain before me. Who are thou? Oh mountain before me. You will be made a plain now. Now. Fire. 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 Open your mouth. Hey, let there be. Isakada. Labiada. Esakada. Rakata. Labiada. Somebody pray. Pray yourself out. Pray your family out. Pray your expectations out. Pray your evidence out. They cannot close your chapter. There is more. They cannot hijack your testimony. There is more. Guilt cannot hold you down. There is more. They cannot delete your destiny. There is more. Makabe, Israka, hey, 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 Lekadabia. Evil reporter will not keep you where you are. There is more. Medical diagnosis cannot shut you down. There is more. Hey, Lekada, hey, 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 Lekabeta, Rakoto, Labiadaba. Rakopata, Labiada, Asaba, Alakadon, Alabita, Alabita, Asabada, hey, 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 Akotoba, Alabiada, Asabia, Alabia, let your image on that. Let your amen rise. I announce there is more. There is more blessings, more higher levels, more breakthroughs, more laughter, more joy, more higher experience, more open heaven. There is more. Take it right now. There is more. Fallow grounds are broken. There is more. Mark of God upon your life. There is more. New doors opening. There is more. New levels activated. There is more. Shot fire. Shot fire. Shot fire. Shot fire. Shot fire. Say today, powers that cause men to go backward in destiny. Powers that reverse. Powers that reverse the journey of great men to square one. You lie. You lie. You lie. You lie. I'm not going back. I will not stop. Powers that reduce great men. Powers that shut the voices of great men. Powers that steal congratulations, celebration. Powers that say no headway. You lie. You lie. You lie. Powers that's not my mother. That's not my father. That's not my brother. That's not my sister. I say no. I say no. I say no. I say no. 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 Fire. 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 Open your mouth. It will end today. It will end today. There is more. It will end now. It will end now. It can't be. It's a God. Hey, 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 hey. I can't I love the other. That's over there. I love the other. Hey, 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 hey. I love Cordoba. I love the other. It's on. I love the other. That's everything. I love Baba. I love Koto. He's up there. I love the other. That's Koto. I love the other. That's over there. Yeah, yeah. I love the other. I love Koto. He's Rakada. I love the other. I Shabada. I love the other. Let your image on there. Let your amen rise. Let your amen rise. With a loud voice, thunder, you cannot stop me. So you cannot stop me. Thunder, I come in the name of the Lord. You cannot stop me. There is more. You cannot stop me. There is more. Guilt. You cannot stop me. There is more. Self-doubt. You cannot stop me. There is more. My yesterday. You cannot stop me. There is more. Wicked altars. You cannot stop me. There is more. Conspiracy from the pit of hell. You cannot stop me. There is more. Chapters of shame. You cannot stop me. There is more. Evil libation. Evil libation. You cannot stop me. There is more. Exchange of glory. You cannot stop me. There is more. Obituary. You cannot stop me. There is more. Say disappointment. You cannot stop me. There is more. Failure. You cannot stop me. There is more. Say today. Wherever, however you are operating around my life right now, I announce fire, 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 fire. Open your mouth. Hey, look at it. Hey, Akoto, Aladiana, Zubada, Alakata, Alabida, Ashama, Adama, Arokoto. Hey, my God, my God. Operation, pray yourself out. Pray your womb out. Pray your miracle out. Zada, Lada, Ekoto, Ayada, Ashakia, Alabiana, Akotoba, Arabiana, Azabada, Alabita, Ashokoto, Alabita, Akotoa, Rakabia, Rabeta, Rakoto, Alabia, Ashabada, Akuta, Alabia, Asakana, Akabia, Arabia, Ishabada, let your image turn louder. Let your amen rise. I don't know who I am praying for, but may the Lord turn the battle against them. Let the Lord turn the battle against them. You will not be stopped. You will not be stopped. May the Lord distract them with affliction. May the Lord cook up battles for them. You cannot be stopped. I agree. I declare with you, jump over the mountain. Jump over the mountain. Scale over the wall. Right now, right now, you have a destiny to fulfill. You will not do it in the hospital. There are children you have to give back to. Delay cannot keep you down. Delay cannot keep you down. There is laughter. There is celebration. There is stature. There is maturity. There is anointing. There are new levels. You are a captain of an industry who shall lay a charge against God's elect. Who shall lay any charge against God's elect? I release fire. I release fire. 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 Let your image on now. Wherever you are, and you're saying, Pastor, I will not be stopped. I will not be stopped. I know there is more. I cannot be stopped. I know there is more. Look at me. If you can hear me, wherever you are, and you're saying, Pastor, I cannot be stopped. There are things that are trying to stop me. Run out to the altar. If you are the overflow, run to the screen in front of you. Wherever you're watching from, lay your hand on your device. Lay your hand on your device. Be karobosha. As you are coming, be shouting, be screaming like a madman. I cannot be stopped because That's when you become restless. You will break the yoke. You will break the yoke. There's a generation that are not here to negotiate with the devil. We are not here to tolerate satanic status quo. Do they know who you are? Do they know who you are? Like a bear, daughter of the tribe, daughter of the lion of the tribe of Judah. I cannot be stopped. I cannot be stopped. What do you imagine against the Lord? He will make another end. He will make another end. He will make another end. And let the other man. Why do the hidden rich and the people imagine vain things against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, let us break their backs. And let the other. He that sitteth in heaven, he will laugh. 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 Let me hear you shout fire. Shout fire! 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 Say today, I announce there is more! 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 Say today, I announce there is more! More! Any power that has vowed that I will not see my more, powers that drew a line and said, Jerry, you will not carry your more. You will stop on the way. You will stop before your evidence. You will stop before your joy. You met the wrong person. You came to the wrong address. I am selling it now. It will end now. It will end now. It will end now. It will end now. However, you are manifesting right now. Fire! 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 Open your mouth! Oh, Katana! Pray! Ibekurutuko! Isabiana! Hashaka! Ito! Rapapa! Rakopato! Rakadabia! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Atokoto! Lebianama! Isakoto! Rakata! Yes, sir! Amianama! Isakoto! Dry bones will live again. You will not be stopped. Lebianama! Dry bones will live again. You will not be stopped. Ekoto! Alabia! Estakata! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Akopato! Alabianaba! Akopa! Alaka! And the animal is Rokoto. I am the Arababa. Elakoto. Elabeta. Rabia is Rokoto. Rabia. Lakodobia. Arabia. Asakoto. Elabita. Eroboto. Let your image on that. Let your heaven rise. Any garment of stopping you as your two hands are lifted. Any garment that said this far and no further. Any arrangement of hell that said this is where the story went. If your amen will turn down, let it be turned by fire. Let it be turned by fire. Let it be turned by fire. Somebody where they designed to stop you. Where they designed to stop you. A miracle will come out of it. A miracle will come out of it. You cannot be stopped. Your marriage will happen. You cannot be stopped. Your healing is now. You cannot be stopped. Carry your babies. You cannot be stopped. You are forgiven. You are forgiven. You are forgiven. The guilt is rolled away. The guilt is rolled away. You cannot be stopped. The walls have collapsed. You cannot be stopped. The battles are over. You cannot cannot be stopped. What was buried is coming alive. It's coming alive. It's coming alive. You cannot be stopped. Your father's house cannot be silenced. You cannot be stopped. Your evidence will not be hijacked. You cannot be stopped. A new season has opened up. A new season has opened up. A new season has opened up. Right now. Right now. You cannot be stopped. The glory of the latter. The glory of the latter is greater. 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 Greater than the former. You cannot be stopped. The barrier has been broken. The chain has been destroyed. The ordinance has been overturned. I say rise and shine. Rise and shine. Rise. 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 Now. 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 As your two hands are lifted, because you cannot be stopped, whatever needs to be activated, at the sound of your amen, let it be activated now. Whatever needs to align, let it align now. Every door that needs to open, let it open. Let it open now. 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 The days you prayed about are here. The evidence you asked God about, they are finally here. Take your road. Take your road. Take your road. No witch will stop you. No power will block you. No influence can hijack it. I decree this done. I decree this done. I decree this done. Good measure pressed down. Shaking together. Running over. Your business are here. Your business are here. Your business are here. Your business are here. I see Satan fall like a lightning. I see your evidence. You cannot be stopped. You may have fallen 7 times. You are rising with power. You are rising with confidence. You cannot be stopped. You cannot be stopped. I see jubilation. I see celebration. I see good news. Rising. The stone the builders rejected have become the chief cornerstone. Out of you shall proceed thanksgiving and the voice of them that make merry. The Lord will multiply you. Your will not be few. The Lord will glorify you. You will not be small. Your season has come. Your season has come. Your season has come. In less than 24 hours. In less than 24 hours. Receive an evidence out of today's prayer. Receive an evidence out of today's prayer. Let me ask you. 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 How will you shout? Will you scream? Will you celebrate? Hey! 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 Give the Lord a loud shout. Give the Lord a loud shout. I want you to scream, I am in my more. 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 On your way back to your seat, let me hear you keep shouting it.